All right, welcome back to the blog on Cool TV, and we're about to get right into our hot stories.
Nice.
I think the inspiration from Titi was
No, I was going to say, Titi, can you dare do that? You know, try.
I just said she inspired me. What is actually dare do that?
You don't tempt God.
What? Wait, what does that mean?
Sorry, I'm noticing some kind of tension between both of you. Is it because of that Oba statement?
Who, me and Titi?
Yeah.
No, there's always been tension.
Because Ayo is from Lagos State.
There's
Well,
always been
Ayo
tension.
did make a very controversial statement upstairs. She said no wonder such statement was released against them. Because they are very, in a so-called way, very ethnic, tribalistic statements. Ayo. Ayo from Lagos State.
What produced this statement?
No, let me tell you something. The only clash me and Titi have is her singing. The moment she stops singing, then I'm good.
She said no wonder that I should be in the lagoon.
I didn't say that.
That does look like a life jacket, though. What you have on?
Okay, our first story. Kunle Afolayan goes gangster. October 1, producer Kunle Afolayan took to Twitter to condemn piracy. But he took it too far. Or not, you be the judge of that. He wrote, "It is a fact that most of the pirates I see selling pirated CDs and DVDs are Igbo. One even threatened me after I seized my film from him. Why?" When people attacked him for this tweet that he wrote, he rained curses upon them, saying, "May the wrath of God strike all of you."
Why do they use God in
And
that?
even wow. Okay, those are the tweets right there on the screen, and oh my goodness. Wow. He even explained that they have scammed him. Now, shortly after, he apologized, saying, "I'm really sorry if my Igbo fans and friends
your Igbo fans
feel offended. I'm just so bitter and pained."
Why didn't you eat bitter cola?
Wow. He also explained that they've made several complaints and he refuses to beg anyone to feed his family. He apologized yet again. Gosh. And wrote, "Maybe it's wrong timing, and mind you, I didn't say all Igbos." Kunle has since deleted the tweet. Of course he did. Especially since celebrities such as actress Uche Jumbo, director Ifeanyi Ipoenyi,
No, that one also released an apology to him, by the way.
Charles Novia, and several people on Twitter have expressed their disdain for the comments. A few others, such as comedian Ali Baba, have had to explain that Kunle is not a tribalistic man. Now, the question is this: was Kunle Afolayan wrong to call out a specific tribe, or is it really not that deep, since we all tend to stereotype from time to time?
Actually, when you stereotype, you should stereotype with your friends. It's different when I'm saying, "Oh, your Lagos people are like this," or "Gloria, Delta people are like this," but that you come to social media when you have respect with certain people and begin to talk anyhow is not fair. However, I have to explain that mediocrity sells in Nigeria. We have to be aware of it. So that you do October 1 and it's a great movie in Nigeria and you feel it's suddenly giving you a voice to call out a particular tribe, then it is wrong. It's the truth. I mean, he does not have a star in the Hall of Fame, so please, he's still a mediocre producer in Nigeria. So all I'm just trying to say is, you don't suddenly have a voice to come out and begin to say, "Oh, pirates are Igbo." What are they pirates? You should be happy. They are pirates in that rubbish.
Okay, so I'm going to stand.
Yes, if you can call out Igbo, I can call your stuff rubbish.
Are you angry right now?
Yes, it's very annoying that everybody's coming to apologize to the Igbos. What do you mean? You're threatening Igbos, like, come and give us apology for what?
Okay. Calm down.
I'm going to go after
Let's just try to be, objective about this. Okay, Kunle Afolayan is a fantastic producer, but that being said, it does not condone such behavior.
Yes.
A friend of mine last time was talking about this, and she was like, "Oh, maybe because he was upset that, when you work so hard and people are just eating off of your success." I'm like, then you respect yourself. And you keep those feelings to yourselves.
Yeah.
You take action. Don't come on Twitter and start, especially at a point in time in this country.
Yeah.
We're going through elections. It's a very sensitive time. Everybody needs to watch what they say.
Yeah.
So you, as a public figure, you should not just come out and say things like that. Especially since, have you gone to the market and done a survey? How do you put the Igbo? No, they're not.
I think this is just unfortunately one of those careless statements that people will make, but he made it in public, like Titi said. You know how people, I mean, for those who understand Yoruba, he will say, oh man, like Latima. You know how we talk. People say these things all the time. We probably have all been guilty of saying that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, and now this is where you have to have social media etiquette as a celebrity. It's not everything you say in private that you can come out and say in public.
Yeah.
And like we said yesterday, perhaps these jokes should actually be stopped.
But
so that-
when are people actually going to call out these people? I mean, everyone is coming out. They're releasing careless statements and coming out and giving apologies. I mean, it's not making sense anymore. It's just like calling me a fool and then say, oh, I actually didn't mean to call you a fool. What I meant is, it's not making any
No,
sense.
but the fact that people came out to attack him, that's the reason he deleted those tweets. In the past, people would have just said, oh, well, he's too big to be corrected. But they came at him. Look at the amount of people that, not only celebrities, even not, his fans came out and were kicking against it. Immediately, he apologized. I mean, what should he have done?
Actually, I thought his movie, in quotes, would have given him the fame he needed, but that he wanted to actually take the Oba's fame as well.
He is a fantastic producer.
He is.
He
and a
is.
good actor as
But
well.
I get your point, Also, I don't think he's a tribalistic person.
No.
I don't think so. What Ayo actually said, I kind of agree with. Well, I do agree with. We all tend to stereotype people by, say, their ethnic groups privately. I mean, the movie Crash lets us know deep down we all have that stereotype, but it doesn't justify you having it. But subconsciously, we all have that stereotype. And then sometimes you want to lash out, but what do you do when you're on social media? You chill and you really think through what you're about to put out before you put it out, especially when you're as influential as Kunle Afolayan is. I really regret for him that he did this. And like Uti came to speak for the Oba, I want to speak on his behalf. Please, let's not judge
Sorry,
the man.
I'm saying, Uti came to do what? So you just carried that just came at us.
Wait, when did Uti do this?
Oh yeah, Uti released a statement on behalf of
Wow,
APC.
Uti, Kabiesi, Oba, Anambra State. You're releasing statement now. The same way as the Igbos from nowhere went there.
I don't know, is Uti not the new campaign manager?
Well,
PR person?
No, but let's be fair. Even Don Jazzy released a statement, yes.
So now, Ayo, you were right.
know
They
why,
had those
because
Igbos there.
they're
You guys are using Igbos.
Because they all support that party, that's why.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But I think, like you said, true, I agree too, because when things happen like that, I even make jokes with it. This film is out. Hey, Malaba boys are at it again. But as a public figure, again, like Laura said, don't just come out on social media and see, this is why social media is bad. Because it helps you just put down anything that flies into your head, especially when you're angry and you have your phone. I'm going to tweet about this. And then you regret it. Because I hate it when people tweet and delete it. What's the point?
There's no point, man. I don't care what someone does to you. It's not worth it.
As in...
For the fact that I even said I was pained and I was bitter. Wow. No, Kunle Afolayan, the mediocre producer #1 was pained and bitter. So let's forgive him.
you're saying this from a bitter place right now, right?
I wish we could replay the video of the day we
Titi doesn't even
featured
know his
October
movies.
1.
I don't even know his movie.
We played it on What to Do one time and you were like,
And you were like,
wow.
oh,
And we even
wow.
had one of the stars of the movie
Yeah,
on the show.
that's because he had some talents that Igbo people had made talent.
Let us know what you think, though, about all this. Hit us up on Twitter. Does Kunle Afolayan wrong to call out a stereotype, or is it not all that deep, since we just make jokes about these things from time to time? Our Twitter handle is @CoolTV the blog, and we're also on Facebook. You can drop a comment there. CoolTV the blog is the page, and always use our official hashtag, which is love to blog. Okay.
I don't know what I just did.
Are we ready for it? What?
I was just like, sorry.
Second story.
Oh, you see, but you see, the thing about it, you see where the conflict is? This is right here, the tension. It has nothing to do with ethnicity. Except maybe singing has an ethnic group, then yes, we do not align.
Aya's going to be tweeting about Titi singing.
I
very
shall,
soon.
and I shall not be deleting my tweet.
Okay, our second story. Spotlights on my warts and all.
What? Okay.
Let's go on. Just before her performance on reality show Dancing with the Stars, actress Willis, that's the daughter of Bruce Willis and Demi Moore, right?
Yeah.
Gave an emotional speech on what she went through in the hands of bullies growing up and the effect it had on her. Ruma is one of the offsprings of Hollywood stars Bruce Willis and Demi Moore, and she explained, saying, when you grow up with parents that are known worldwide and having so much attention from media and all of the tabloid magazines, it's really tough. When I was a teenager, I was super awkward. I don't think I really felt comfortable in my body or with how I looked, and people were just nasty. people would say I look like a man or something called a butterface, which basically means everything good but her face. Or potato head was the big term that everyone used a lot. Wow. Basically making fun of the way I looked. She went on to say, my mom, who is one of the most stunning women I've ever met and who everyone was comparing me to, saying that you look more like your very masculine father than your beautiful mom.
Then what's wrong? She looks like a man. Accept it, embrace it, and you will enjoy the insult.
Her mom, Demi Moore, who was in the audience, was, really emotional, shed tears while her daughter spoke. So the question is this: how can celebrity parents protect their children from the negative side of being in the spotlight?
That little girl was, well, then she was a little girl. She was actually in the movie Stripped. What was that Demi Moore movie? Where she took off her clothes. Striptease. The daughter was actually her daughter in the movie. Really? And I thought she was so beautiful.
No, she has other children, and they look alike.
Yeah, Rumor.
Was it Rumor?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was so stunning in that movie, and now it's like, I mean, the truth is, people are beautiful in their own way. I think she's a very gorgeous woman.
No, it's not about her own way. They were just abusing her because of her parents.
What do you think Bobby Christina went through or is going through?
Even
Bobby Christina looks like Bobby Brown. Actually, Bobby Brown almost looks prettier than.
Oh, she's not pretty. I actually think she's pretty.
No, she's not.
Really.
Not since birth.
But
Only when she has like really good makeup.
I mean, if
That's why I really pray for Blue Ivy, that she doesn't grow up into her father. She grows up into her mother.
But she's been trying though.
like what you said about the fact that people just insulted her because of who her parents were. People insult Northwest. I remember there was a picture they put, yes, as gorgeous as Northwest is, they put a picture of Northwest and Kim when she was young, and they said, look at, Kim is even, and it was so clear that Northwest was more beautiful because she is, she has the mix,
thing.
And they're like, she didn't, her daughter is not, people would always see something to say, particularly if they're trying to get at your parents, and or just to say that, how dare you be so, be the daughter of such a rich and famous person.
Because they're jealous, because of jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she does seem like she has some masculine features. I'm talking about Rumor now, but I still think she's gorgeous. And
I still think she's pretty. I don't think she's bad looking.
yeah, it's very
she
sad
can make it work for her.
It
But
got
you
that
know,
bad.
please, let's be real. I mean, even the good book recognized a beautiful man. The book did not call everybody beautiful. She's not a gorgeous girl. I mean, she's
What's
strong.
your
She's
definition
hard
of
like
beauty?
yam. That's where I understand where the potato comes from. But it gets to a point in your life where you accept whom you are. If you're not too pretty, carry yourself. You see, I met one girl. This girl, facially, she's not fine. But if you see the way this girl carries herself, trust me, you will not even recognize her face. Like, she's so... The way she carries herself is so mature and so cute. You will not even remember her face, but that you're hard like stone. And you say, no, I was not comfortable in my skin, and you're walking like this, and you're looking behind. Of course, you're going to look ugly. And I will insult you too, trust me. So you have to carry yourself
I don't
well.
actually believe anyone is more beautiful than anybody else.
No, I mean,
I've
there's
never had
something,
that
no, I do
opinion.
believe
I believe
standards. There's some standards. Okay, let me give an example. There was a guy who said while he was in, he had a burn, so his face was really disfigured. And obviously, for some people, it was a bit repulsive. I mean, that's such a strong word to use for a human being, but that's how he described himself. Now, when he got on camp, he was the life of the party. And like Titi said, he did not behave as if he had any deformity or there was anything wrong with him. And he got a very good-looking woman because the woman just had to fall in love with his personality. It's just like what Titi is saying, to encourage you that, yes, not everyone might accept the way you look because, like Gloria said, we're all made beautiful, but we may not be able to accept because the standard of beauty is different. But the way you carry yourself matters. And you're the one who permits other people to insult you or not. And you may be gorgeous, and you're very timid, and you look so ugly to people.
But for a child, that must have been very tough because children are a whole lot more impressionable. It's easier to say things to a child, and that would actually hurt the child. That's why I can see her, I can feel her pain.
And then, of course, her having Demi Moore, not just as a famous mother, but
a fine
as
woman.
a very, very fine woman.
How did her parents raise her? You know, the truth, I don't know if, okay, let me not say why people are not doing a good job, but you have to speak to your children because the truth is the world is nasty. I have a video on Instagram where the girl is in London, she's Nigerian, and she was telling the white girl that the white girl's mouth was smelling, and then she goes, oh, I don't want to be black, I don't want to look Nigerian, I want to be lighter, but she was playing the racist card But the black girl said, you know what, I accept who I am, but if they tell me my mouth is smelling, I'll go and brush my teeth. Your mouth is smelling and your frowny face, go and brush your teeth.
I think I watched that video.
You have to let your children understand that, see, people will tell you these things. When I was young and somebody would say, you're so skinny and I'll come and cry, my mom would say, look at you, as fine as you are, and they told you, come here, come on, get out. See this fine girl, you're crying. This is what my mom would tell me.
Yeah.
And that's why when I was in school, my friend told me one time that she has never seen anyone that has little breasts that walks around naked like that.
I've seen Titi naked a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care.
Very good point. I like that. I mean, I think
I've seen Titi naked mopping the floor.
I'm serious.
Yes.
Wow.
TMI. As
But
an
why are you
experience,
thinking
someone
about
visualizing.
Is that easy?
I mean, she is hot, so
She
I can
was
get
free
it.
and happy,
Yeah.
and honestly, that's so important. And you know, the question you asked that how can parents protect their children, celebrities? The truth is that they will always find you out as long as you're in the
Exactly.
public eye. So, like Titi said, it's your job to
Build your
educate.
child's
yes,
confidence.
your child.
Let
And
your
not
child know that looks sometimes don't matter, and most times you're actually good looking, but people are just jealous of you.
So don't do like Titi's mom. Scold the child. Come on, child, you're beautiful. Don't cry like Demi did. Like, come on, you're crying with the child. Now I see why the problem is
At
still
least
there.
Demi won't cry. You said Demi would not have jumped on the table and start passing with her friend. Yeah, my daughter is ugly. Woo! I want to pass it with young girls. I want to remain young forever.
Are you like Kris Jenner?
She's throwing a shade.
No,
Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. It wasn't that what happened between she and Ashton Kutcher. Was
After
it?
the breakup.
That's why they broke up, because she was partying with young girls and flying on the table.
No, but look at the competition, though. Look at who Ashton Kutcher. Look at her. She wanted to show that she was young and vibrant. I don't blame her.
Yeah, that did end her career, kind of.
Or dating Ashton Kutcher, jumping on tables.
Everything.
Yeah,
Very sad.
it took her glory.
No wonder she's crying. Demi, come on.
So in her
Love
mind, she's
you.
like, I know you had a sad life, but my life is sadder. Look at me, no man, no
That
career.
fine Hungary man, he left me, even though I'm Demi Moore. I'm Demi Moore,
Yeah.
Demi. Give me a problem.
She was the top. Y'all don't remember how hard that one
Can you
was.
imagine
No, I
this wicked
remember.
girl?
Especially when she came back from Charlie's
Demi Moore's
Angels.
career.
After she came back for Charlie's Angels, she was like the talk of the town.
No,
And
she was. I remember.
After he
she was
dumped her?
so hot.
ain't nobody talking about Demi no more.
Let us know what you think. How can celebrity parents protect their children from the negative side of being in the spotlight? Hit us up on Twitter at CoolTV. The blog is the handle. We're also on Facebook. Our page is CoolTV the blog. And in all your commenting, use our hashtag
Love to blog.
See the quiet voice with you.
I told you.
Before we go on a break, yesterday we mentioned that we're going to have some giveaways. So we asked the question already on Twitter and Facebook. So you need to head on now to our pages and answer the question. It's a very simple question. It's a very simple question.
Who is she?
Which we shall ask after the break. So keep it locked. This is still the blog on Cool TV. We'll be right back.